Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one, the only, Will.
Hello, everyone. By show of hands, we have experienced a situation where they just missed an opportunity, maybe because of lack of finance or time, or maybe just the fear of it. Lots of you. Wow. Let me say, for example, Steve, you had a situation, you had this missed opportunity. How does that make you feel?
It made me feel like everybody else around me was going to be doing great things, and I was just going to stay where I am and just be destined for mediocrity.
So it's fair to say you actually made you feel sad about the situation.
Very sad.
Isn't it?
It is.
Now take for example, Damien. You had this situation, this same opportunity was presented to you. You just didn't take up the opportunity. And all of a sudden, you find yourself lose everything you got. Family. You cannot provide for your family at all. You are every time just going through headaches from one situation to another. Just because you lack power or the willpower to take up that opportunity. How will you really feel, Damien?
I feel like I lost.
Would you, isn't it? Wouldn't you? Sorry. Now, let's say you use Jeff for example now. That opportunity came to you. You took it. Took immediate action without thinking of anything. You got into it. All of a sudden, in a few years, there's a transformation in your life. More finance, more time to spend with your kids. How will you feel?
Happy.
Really happy? Also?
Really
Yeah,
happy.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm William, the founder of Wilco Property. I've been providing accommodations, affordable accommodations to care providers for the past 3 years, and there's a lot of testimony about me out there. I began as well like you, a care provider. Provided care before I transitioned into property. But let me share with you a little story and an experience. I was one like you, a carer, sitting right here as well, owned a care company. And I had this massive opportunity that was sent to me to get a property for £4,800. But as most carers would think, I don't have the money, don't have the time. How will I afford to get more clients to put in the property? I said, okay. I told the landlord, let me go think about it. And I went back to think about it. Sit with my team, came back and said, oh yes, let's go for the deal. But imagine what happened. When I went for that deal, what do you think happened?
Lost it.
It was gone.
Yeah.
I came back, no deal. Met my team, went through the whole stuff. I thought I was fine. And all of a sudden, I was walking on a fine line between losing the life of my business, does not have enough income to grow or pay staff. And you all know, expenses creep up every single day. The income stay at the same level. That's what I experienced in my business. And at some point, I felt like I was losing my business. I couldn't pay all my staffs, couldn't even feed my family. I got to a point where I felt like I was getting so depressed. I lost touch with so many things. I find myself almost checking myself into a mental institute because of losing the hope, the only thing I had, which was my business. I lose it all because of one decision, which was
Not taking it.
one choice that I never took. Moving forward, I was lucky enough to have another option, which most people don't have. Opportunity don't come twice. But I was lucky enough to have that opportunity. That someone presented me. I've got this property for you, £4,800. And I was working at a point where I never had no money because I was struggling. What do you think I did for the second time?
Take action.
I took it immediately. I didn't think I didn't have the money. Or where would I get a client? All those excuses, those objections were gone because I had seen what it cost me before. I needed to pick up my phone, call families, call the bank, and all this stuff. Borrowed money left and right, and got myself in the deal. And as a result of that action that I took, I've been able to have several properties, increase my income to the point where I left from being a care provider to today owning a property business that I supply properties to so many care providers around that you can testify, or you probably know some of them as well. But what's the moral of the story? Action. Did I or did I not take action?
You did.
Yeah.
Will you want to take action? Will you want to take action?
Yes.
Let me hear yes. So there it is. I've got this amazing offer for you. A property has come in available, 4,800. But there's a catch. For the first 5 care providers that will run to the back and get themselves signed up, this property will be offered to them at £4,000. So the investment will be £4,000, making them earn £800
Discount.
in their pocket, savings. Isn't that a good deal?
Yeah.
But see what I'm doing again. We're throwing an additional discount to reduce the price from a 4,000 for the first month only to a 2,500 mark, giving you an additional savings. Don't you feel happy about that?
Good.
What are you going to do right now?
Take action. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Get for action. Go. I'm with you.